Bilbo Baggins never looked like the type of person who would change history. He was not a warrior. He was not a king. He was not looking for danger. He was a hobbit from the Shire who enjoyed comfort, peace, food, and a quiet home. But when Gandalf arrived with a company of dwarves, Bilbo's life changed forever. At first, Bilbo did not belong with them. The dwarves were tough, proud, and focused on reclaiming their homeland. Gandalf was wise and mysterious. Thorin carried the weight of a fallen kingdom on his shoulders. And Bilbo? Bilbo was afraid. He was small, inexperienced, and completely out of place. But that is what makes his story so important. Because The Hobbit is not just about treasure, dragons, and mountains. It is about a simple person being pulled into a much larger world. The journey to the Lonely Mountain tested Bilbo in ways he never expected. He faced trolls. He escaped goblins. He wandered through dark places. He met Gollum beneath the misty mountains. And in that darkness, Bilbo found something that seemed small at first. A ring. At the time, Bilbo did not understand what he had discovered. To him, it was just a strange magic ring that could help him disappear. But that little ring would become the most important object in Middle-earth. This is where Bilbo's journey becomes bigger than The Hobbit, because the ring he found was not just a tool. It was the One Ring, the same ring connected to Sauron, the same ring that would later pass to Frodo, the same ring that would begin the war for the fate of Middle-earth. That means Bilbo's adventure was never just a side story. It was the hidden beginning of the Lord of the Rings. But Bilbo's greatest strength was not the ring. It was his heart. He spared Gollum when he had the chance to kill him. He showed mercy when fear could have taken over. And that single act of mercy mattered more than he could ever know. Because later, Gollum would play a major role in the destruction of the ring. That is what Tolkien's world does so well. Small choices become huge turning points. A hobbit leaving home, a ring found in the dark, a moment of mercy. A journey that seemed small, but changed everything. Bilbo did not become important because he was powerful. He became important because he kept going. He found courage when he was afraid. He became clever when he was underestimated. And he proved that even the smallest person can step into a story bigger than themselves. So when we look at Bilbo standing with Gandalf, Thorin, and the dwarves, we are not just looking at the beginning of an adventure. We are looking at the first step toward the fate of Middle-earth. Because without Bilbo's journey, Frodo never receives the ring. Without Frodo, the ring never reaches Mount Doom. And without that, Sauron may have returned to power. That is why Bilbo matters. He was not chosen because he looked strong. He was chosen because he had something deeper. Courage, mercy, and the ability to surprise everyone, including himself.